Hi guys, it's me Linak and welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today I would like to tell you about this book. I got it as a present. My boyfriend bought it for me, so it's costed about $15 at price. So the author of those stories which are included in this book is Agatha Christie. She's a very famous author and many people call her the Queen of Mystery. It actually says right here. Also, she is one of my favorite authors and I'm a big fan of her work, her stories and novels. So I gotta say that the main character in those stories is Miss Marple. It actually says Miss Marple, the complete short stories. So there are about maybe 19 or 20 of those stories in this book, and I don't want to actually to spoil the intrigue for you, but I can say that by reading the name or naming the name of those stories, I don't remember much about those stories now, but if I would start reading just the beginning of those stories, I would totally remember what they are about and how incredible they are. For sure, I have to say that I have been reading those stories last spring, so it's almost a year, and I have been reading them one after another, so one by one. It's not a good idea to do that, but I just couldn't help myself. I really love them. So there are a few names which are in my opinion very popular names of those stories, like for example the Blue Geranium or A Christmas Tragedy. So people who are familiar with Agatha Christie's stories, they would probably spot those names, and they will know what I'm talking about. But I gotta say that some of those stories I already forgot the names, I already forgot things, but what I can say is that they are incredibly interesting. So main character is very interesting lady. She's very intelligent, very observant person. She doesn't travel much. She lives in a small place, area, and she kind of solves crimes by observing scenes, by applying her knowledge, her observance to certain situations. I would call her a very actually good detective, even though she's amateur. So not many people in those stories, like other characters, would apply words such as deductive skills when they would talk about Miss Marple, but I would, because because her deductive skills are amazing. By observing little scenes, some situations in small village or some towns, maybe some situations with her relatives, she creates certain memories, and later those knowledge which she kind of keeps from when she observes certain situations, she can apply, she can analyze later when solving certain mysteries, certain crimes, which is amazing. And I like how in this book they have so many nice interesting stories. I really like it how they insert so many of them in one book. It's amazing, and I really like this book. Also, I have to say that on the back of this book there are certain lists. I believe those are novels. I'm not sure now, but one of them, like 450 from Paddington, I have been reading as a kid, and from what I remember it was a novel. 450 from Paddington. This name actually bring me so many memories. I have been reading it as a young reader. I read it in Russian and I so loved it. Maybe you can see 450 from Paddington right here. So I can totally recommend you this to read too. Maybe it's not right to say it while I'm actually reviewing this book, but I want to share some things with you, some of my maybe memories somehow too. when I read that one for a 50 from Paddington, I'm pretty sure it's a novel, so I became a big fan of Agatha Christie. I remember how I was so fascinated, so amazed with those detectives, because it wasn't just this one I read. It was maybe, I'm not sure what was that, maybe a pale horse, or well, something like that. I can't really I cannot recreate or well remember those things right now at this moment. Anyway, I like this book a lot, and I like how they include so many stories in it. It's amazing. It really worth your attention, and the book itself seemed to be of quite nice quality. Like, it's very easy to read. For example, the letters are quite big. So on my rating from 1 to 10, I would give this book 9 stars, because it totally deserves it. It is amazing, and I like to be part of those stories while reading it. Maybe it's strange to say, but it's like that for me, and I really like this book. So, well guys, if you have any questions regarding this book, just comment down below so I could answer your questions. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you soon.